Article 323B of the Indian Constitution is part of Part 14A, which deals with tribunals. This article gives power to Parliament and state legislatures to set up tribunals for specific types of disputes other than those related to public service, which are covered under Article 323A. Summary of Article 323B: Tribunals for other matters. Clause 1. Power to create tribunals. Who can create tribunals? The appropriate legislature, Parliament or state legislature, can make laws to create tribunals. Why? To adjudicate disputes, complaints, or offences in certain matters listed in Clause 2. Condition: the legislature must have the constitutional power to make laws on that subject, under Part 11, which divides powers between Union and states. Clause 2. Matters for which tribunals can be set up. Tribunals can be formed for the following areas. Subclause. Matter: A. Taxation levy, assessment, collection, enforcement. B. Foreign exchange, imports and exports across customs. C. Industrial and labor disputes. D. Land reforms, example acquiring estates, sealing on land, modifying land rights. E. Urban property sealing. F. Elections to Parliament or state legislatures, but not matters under Articles 329 and 329A, which are judicially protected. G. Essential commodities production, procurement, supply, distribution, and price control of food items and others declared by the President. H. Rent control, tenancy, landlord-tenant disputes. I. Offences relating to the above matters, from A. H. and related fees. J. Any matter incidental to the above issues, from A. I. Clause 3. What the law can provide. A law under this article may: A. Create multiple levels, hierarchy, of tribunals. B. Define their powers, authority, and contempt powers. C. Lay down their procedures, including rules of evidence and time limits. D. Exclude civil courts' jurisdiction, except for the Supreme Court's powers under Article 136, special leave appeals. E. Transfer pending cases, in courts or other authorities, to the new tribunals if those matters fall within tribunal jurisdiction. F. Include any supplemental or necessary provisions for effective working, such as fees, enforcement, disposal speed. Clause 4. Overriding effect. This article overrides any conflicting provisions in the Constitution or other laws. That means laws made under Article 323B will prevail even if something elsewhere contradicts them. Explanation: appropriate legislature. If the subject falls under Union list, Parliament is the appropriate legislature. If the subject falls under state list, state legislature is the appropriate legislature. This is governed by Part 11 of the Constitution, Center-State Division of Powers. Key takeaways. Article 323B is broader than Article 323A, which is only for public service matters. It empowers both union and state legislatures to create tribunals for a wide variety of subjects like taxes, elections, land reforms, tenancy, etc. It allows the law to give tribunals significant powers and bar civil courts from interfering in these matters. It ensures speedy justice and specialized adjudication through a tribunal mechanism. The Constitution of India. Part 14A. Tribunals. Article 323B. Tribunals for other matters. 1. The appropriate legislature may, by law, Provide for the adjudication or trial by tribunals of any disputes, complaints, or offences with respect to all or any of the matters specified in Clause 2, with respect to which such legislature has power to make laws. 2. The matters referred to in Clause 1 are the following, namely: A. Levy, assessment, collection and enforcement of any tax. B. Foreign exchange, import and export across customs frontiers. C. Industrial and labor disputes. D. Land reforms by way of acquisition by the state of any estate as defined in Article 31A or of any rights therein or the extinguishment or modification of any such rights or by way of sealing on agricultural land or in any other way. E. Sealing on urban property. F. Elections to either House of Parliament or the House or either House of the Legislature of a state, but excluding the matters referred to in Article 329 and Article 329A. G. Production, procurement, supply and distribution of foodstuffs, including edible oilseeds and oils, and such other goods as the President may, by public notification, declare to be essential goods for the purpose of this article and control of prices of such goods. H. Rent, its regulation and control and tenancy issues including the right, title and interest of landlords and tenants. I. Offences against laws with respect to any of the matters specified in subclauses A, 2, H, and fees in respect of any of those matters. J. Any matter incidental to any of the matters specified in subclauses A, 2, I. 3. A law made under Clause 1 may A. Provide for the establishment of a hierarchy of tribunals. B. Specify the jurisdiction, powers, including the power to punish for contempt, and authority which may be exercised by each of the said tribunals. C. Provide for the procedure, including provisions as to limitation and rules of evidence, to be followed by the said tribunals. D. Exclude the jurisdiction of all courts, except the jurisdiction of the Supreme Court under Article 136, with respect to all or any of the matters falling within the jurisdiction of the said tribunals. E. Provide for the transfer to each such tribunal of any cases pending before any court or any other authority immediately before the establishment of such tribunal as would have been within the jurisdiction of such tribunal if the causes of action on which such suits or proceedings are based had arisen after such establishment. F. Contains such supplemental, incidental and consequential provisions, including provisions as to fees, as the appropriate legislature may deem necessary for the effective functioning of, and for the speedy disposal of cases by, and the enforcement of the orders of, such tribunals. 4. The provisions of this article shall have effect notwithstanding anything in any other provision of this Constitution or in any other law for the time being in force. Explanation. In this article, appropriate legislature, in relation to any matter, means Parliament or, as the case may be, a state legislature competent to make laws with respect to such matter in accordance with the provisions of Part 11.